Good morning, everyone. Firstly, on behalf of the British Council, I want to thank Shri Vesh, Dr. Surbi Mittal, Raghav Mittal ji for inviting us here. It's been a very interesting morning so far, and I am almost divided between the two roles that I have played in my life. I've spent 13 years working in the education sector in India in various different capacities, including working with the largest central board of education and also heading the education vertical for a technology company. So I've done quite a few different things in the education space, so I'm tempted to speak from my experience, but that's not what I was invited here for today. So I will stick to my brief of informing you and sharing with you the education system as I understand it in the UK and specifically in England, and I will come to that. I hope I'm audible. I have a slight throat and a cold condition. I'm not sure. Am I audible at the back? All right, thank you very much. But before I go down that path, I have to satisfy my inherent need of saying, given my past experience, I think this has been a very wonderful showcase of the extremes that a country like India will have to face when we decide about the futuristic schools of India. On one hand, we had Mr. Pavan Gupta talk about people in the village questioning the education system and the different types of education systems that may need to be in place to satisfy or come to need to people living in backgrounds which are considered rural. And then we had the Technopack presentation where we spoke about technology playing a huge role and talking about smart tables being used in classrooms. So I think somewhere in between both of those extremes, we will have to find a solution for the futuristic schools of India. And it also highlights the challenges that the education system in India, the government systems that are in place, the boards like the Central Board of Secondary Education face, when they have to design one policy which can be implemented in that school in the village and also in the school right across the road in the poshest locations of New Delhi. So I think those are I think that is something we need to keep in mind when we go down this path of talking about futuristic schools in India. But coming back to what I'm here for, the English education system, and the reason I'm calling it the English education system and not the UK education system is because within the UK education system, different countries follow slightly different systems of education. So I'm going to specifically touch upon the English education system. And it's going to be a hard act to follow. We've had some wonderful presentations before. But before I do that, I have just one more thing to say. I am also here on behalf of British Council. And British Council is celebrating 70 years of culture and friendship between India and the UK. And as part of that, in a meeting that our Honourable Prime Minister had with the previous Prime Minister in the UK, Mr. Cameron, in 2015, it was decided that 2017 will be celebrated as the Year of Culture between India and the UK. So I have a short 1-minute clip that I want to show you, and then I promise I will get right into the English education system. I'm not sure why the sound is not playing, but just let me try one more time, please. Can I get some help?
I'll just get this on.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to try this one more time, please. No sound. we have a long way to go with technology, I think, before we can master it.